Welcome to the short online course Gender Equality in the Labor Market. This course will help you to develop your competences to recognize the existing stereotypes and deal with the discrimination in the labor market. In order to learn more about the course, we invite you to watch a short animation video. Let's start. Gender equality benefits everyone. Happier relationships, benefit to the economy, better business results, safer environment, better health, better quality of the child's life.
This short online course consists of 5 topics: labor market participation, gender pay gap, work-life balance, gender segregation on the decision-making in labor market, overcoming the stereotypes in the labor market. Now we will shortly present each of the topics.
Women continue to be underrepresented in the EU labor market. 68% of women are in employment compared to 79% of men. Women are becoming more highly qualified. More women than men graduate from European universities. However, many women do not feel as free to choose their jobs or do not get the same job opportunities as men. As a result, women are in many cases unequally positioned and excluded from opportunities. Work is the best way to economically empower women and promote their social inclusion. Through this module you will learn why it is essential for women to participate equally with men in the labor market and overcome gender-based discrimination.
The gender pay gap is the difference in average gross hourly earnings between women and men. It is based on salaries paid directly to employees before income tax and social security contributions are deducted. In general, women earn less per hour on average than men. In the EU, women earn on average 13% less per hour than men. Several factors contribute to pay gap. Women's different working patterns, often linked to career breaks or changes in working patterns to care for a child or other relatives. Gender segregation in low-paid sectors. Part-time work. Some women are even paid less than men for the same work. The gender pay gap is more than just a number. It is an important symbol of inequality between women and men. It has a negative impact on families, especially on single mothers and their children. It also results in lower sickness benefits and pensions for women. This increases the risk of poverty and social exclusion for older women. The persistent gender pay gap hinders the eradication of stereotypes about men's and women's roles in the labor market and society. Through this module you will learn more about gender pay gap, its causes, consequences and possible ways to decrease it.
Work-life balance is the balance between work and personal life. While more and more women are entering the workforce and extending their working hours, they still do most of the personal chores and care for children and other family members who need looking after. These care needs can be more or less time-consuming and can be temporary or permanent. In order to enable both men and women to participate equally in the labor market, care responsibilities must be shared equally. Working arrangements have to allow for a better work-life balance. In addition, the availability of affordable and quality care services is essential to facilitate women's entry into paid work. Wider access to high-quality care services, for example child care and long-term care, should increase women's chances of entering or staying in employment. EU statistics show that men would prefer to work fewer hours during parenthood. These findings also show that there is scope for change. Men's aspirations could be met by offering families better and more equal conditions for reconciling work and private life. Such arrangements include measures such as paid paternity leave and well-paid, reserved periods of parental leave for fathers, daddy months. Men with caring responsibilities also have the right to request flexible working arrangements, such as shorter working hours, flexible working hours and teleworking. This module will show how work-life balance can increase your better participation in labor market.
Gender segregation refers to differences between women and men in terms of their representation in the labor market, public and political life, unpaid work at home and in care work, and in the educational choices of young women and men. The unequal concentration of women and men in different sectors of the labor market is a persistent problem in the EU. 3 out of 10 women work in education, health and social work, while their work 8% of men, traditionally low-paid sectors. On the other hand, almost a third of men work in science, technology, engineering and mathematics, while their work 7% of women, i.e. in higher-paid sectors. The module will show what is horizontal and vertical segregation, how gender segregation causes gender pay gap, and why it is necessary to reduce it.
Gender stereotypes in all spheres of life have a major impact on people's choice of jobs. They are at the heart of occupational, sectoral, temporal and hierarchical segregation between women and men. Gender stereotypes related to the division of care responsibilities tend to be detrimental to women in their careers. Women are more likely to choose part-time work, which affects their lifetime income, including retirement and career opportunities. Stereotypical norms of masculinity also hinder men's ability to participate fully in parenthood and caregiving in general. The module will show why it is necessary to overcome and eliminate gender stereotypes, especially on traditional women's and men's professions and jobs. Thank you for watching. Now you can go to the course.